Your parents are not ready for AI scams. Imagine your mom receives a phone call. It is your phone number. It is your voice. You sound frightened. You tell her you have been in an accident, or arrested, or stranded somewhere. You say you urgently need money, and you beg her not to tell anybody. She recognizes your voice immediately. There is only one major problem with this. It's not you. It's an artificial copy of your voice. And the scammer may only have needed a few seconds of you speaking online to create it. Welcome to the future. The robots have finally arrived. And their first major ambition was stealing money from your parents. Our parents taught us some very useful rules. Do not trust strangers online. Do not tell people your password. Do not believe everything you read. And never meet someone from the internet unless you know who they are. Good advice. But the internet they warned us about was much simpler. A fake email usually looks something like this. Dear respected customer, you have won $48 million. Kindly send bank password. The spelling was terrible. The logo looked like it had been drawn in Microsoft Paint. And the sender's email was something like, real Nigerian princess or prince 5 million dot net dot what are you, just not very realistic. You did not need advanced cybersecurity training. You needed basic reading comprehension. But those old clues are disappearing. Artificial intelligence can now produce messages with perfect spelling. It can copy the writing style of a real company. It can create professional looking documents. It can generate convincing photographs. It can imitate someone's voice. And it can even create a fake video of a person saying something they never did. So the rule can no longer simply be, I will know it is real because it looks and sounds real. That's terrifying. Because now it might look real, it might sound real, and it still might be completely fake. This does not mean our parents are stupid. In fact, believing the voice of your own child is normally a completely rational thing to do. For most of human history, if somebody looked like your child, sounded like your child, and knew personal details about your family, it was probably your child. Human beings are built to respond when somebody we love is in danger. If your son or daughter calls crying and says, "Please help me," you do not calmly begin a forensic audio analysis. Your brain presses the giant emergency button, logic leaves the room, adrenaline arrives, and the scammer knows that. The technology may be new, but the weakness it exploits is ancient. Fear, urgency, authority, love. Scammers are not trying to convince the smartest version of you. They are trying to create a situation where the smartest version of you does not have time to arrive. Imagine somebody finds your public social media account. Maybe you have uploaded videos. Maybe you appeared in a birthday recording. Maybe you left a voice message somewhere. Maybe, like me, you decided to create an entire YouTube channel containing long recordings of your voice. The scammer may also link that with basic information online: your name, where you live, your job, your parents' names, where you went on holiday, the name of your dog, or the fact that your mother comments, "Beautiful son, love mum," under every profile picture. They now have enough information to make the story feel personal. Then the call comes. "Mum, I've been in an accident. Dad, I've been arrested. I lost my phone, so I'm calling from someone else's number. I need money for a lawyer. Please don't tell anybody. Please do it now. The exact details of the story do not matter. The goal is to make your parent afraid enough that they act before checking. And if they hesitate, the scammer can add another character. That's the real terrifying part. A fake police officer, a fake lawyer, a fake doctor, a fake bank employee. Suddenly, the story has an entire supporting cast. Everyone is fake except the money leaving their bank account. Another problem is that the number appearing on the phone is not necessarily proof. Caller identification can be spoofed. That means a criminal may be able to make the call appear as if it came from a familiar person, business, or bank. A scam text may even appear inside the same message thread as genuine messages. So your parent looks at the screen and thinks, this must be the bank, their name is right there. But the name appearing on the phone is not a security certificate. It's a label, and labels can be faked. Most scams have one thing in common: urgency. Your account is about to be closed. Your child is in danger. The payment must happen immediately. The opportunity expires in 10 minutes. The police are on their way. The scammer needs you moving quickly because checking destroys the illusion. A real emergency can survive a 2-minute verification. A scam often cannot. So, one of the most useful rules you can teach your parents is this: urgency is the moment to slow down. If somebody says, you must not hang up, hang up. If somebody says, do not contact anyone else, contact someone else. If somebody says, move your money into a safe account, do not move anything. And if a supposed family member becomes angry because you want to verify their identity, the real family member can be annoyed later. Being temporarily annoyed is better than losing your savings. Here is something every family should do. Create a private verification word or question. Something simple enough that your parents will remember it, but not something a stranger could find on Facebook. Don't use your pet's name, your birthday, your suburb, your mother's maiden name, your favorite sports team. These are not secrets. These are online trivia questions. Choose something completely random. For example, what's your family emergency word? Something like purple tractor. Or what did dad accidentally destroy on the holiday? The hotel toilet. Something only your family would know. And do not post the answer online afterwards. The safe word is not perfect. The system is. But it adds one more obstacle between the scammer and your family's money. The second rule is even more important. Hang up the call and call the person back using the number in your phone already. Do not call a number the caller gives you. Do not reply to the new number in the messages. If someone claims to be from the bank, call the number inside the official banking app, on the back of the card, or on the bank's official website. If someone claims to be your child, call your child directly. If they do not answer, contact another trusted family member. A scammer controls the conversation they started. They do not control the real person's phone. Verification must happen through a separate channel. There are also things nobody legitimate should ever pressure you to reveal: your banking password, your PIN, a one-time security code, a login verification number, or remote access to your phone or computer. These are the digital keys to your life. A one-time code may look unimportant because it expires quickly, but that is exactly why the scammer needs it immediately. If somebody calls claiming to be from your bank and asks you to read out the code that just arrived, do not give it to them. The code may not be proving your identity to the bank, it may be authorizing the criminal. When your parents say, "Oh, I'd never fall for that," maybe they wouldn't, but confidence is not protection. In fact, believing scams only work on foolish people may make someone less likely to stop and check. Scams work because they're designed around normal human behavior. Trusting family is normal. Wanting to help is normal. Panicking during an emergency is normal. Respecting authority is normal. Wanting to protect your savings is normal. The scammer takes a normal human instinct and points it in the wrong direction. So don't speak to your parents as though you are teaching a confused toddler not to eat crayons. Speak to them as equals. Say, "This technology is getting convincing enough that it could fool any of us. Let's create a family rule now before something happens. No judgment or embarrassment, just a plan." And if someone in your family does get scammed, do not shame them. Don't say, "How could you possibly believe that? The money's already gone. Humiliation will not bring it back." It may only stop them from asking for help. It may only stop them from asking for help. Act immediately. Contact the bank or card provider. Ask them to stop or trace the transaction. Secure any compromised accounts. Change passwords. Contact an identity and cyber support service. Report what happened and watch out for follow-up scams, because sometimes criminals return pretending they can recover the stolen money for another fee. Apparently, even scammers believe in customer retention. The faster somebody speaks up, the better the chance of limiting the damage. Shame helps the criminal. Conversation helps the victim. We are entering a strange period in human history. For a long time, photographs were evidence. Then photographs became editable. Video felt more reliable. Then video became editable. A familiar voice felt personable and undeniable. Now that can be generated too. We are moving from a world where seeing and hearing created trust to a world where trust must be independently verified, which is sad and is exhausting, and it really honestly is. We should not have to perform a security check every time our child calls, but we also cannot pretend the old rules still work. The solution is not to become suspicious of everybody. It is to create small habits that remain reliable even when technology is not. Slow down, hang up, call back, use the family word, verify through another person, never transfer money simply because somebody created panic. Our parents once taught us how to survive the internet. Now the internet has changed, and we may have to return the favor. So after this video, call your parents, call your grandparents, call the relative who answers every unknown number, because it might be important. Explain what voice cloning is. Create a family verification word. Agree that no urgent financial request will ever be acted on without calling back through a trusted number. It may feel like an awkward conversation. Hopefully, it is a conversation you will never need. But if one fake call arrives 6 months from now, those 5 minutes that you took could protect everything they have spent a lifetime building. Because in the age of artificial intelligence, seeing is no longer always believing, and neither is hearing. Just something worth thinking about. Thanks for watching. This is Brain Moss. Simple ideas, badly drawn, still worth thinking about.